Today's video will be on using a pendulum to perform self-hypnosis and access the powers of the subconscious mind. Before the video begins, I would like to state that I am neither a licensed hypnotist, psychologist, or therapist of any kind. My only certification is as a sorcerer. As a sorcerer, I have learned self-hypnosis because accessing the powers of the subconscious mind is one of the key aspects of performing effective sorcery. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and begin. In order to operate a pendulum and access the power of your subconscious mind, what you want to do is go ahead and hold it out in front of you. It needs to be a pendulum that is nice and balanced so it doesn't wobble in any awkward manner. Hold it out in front of you and tell it to move in a circle. Now, this isn't a magic trick, although it does kind of feel like one. What is happening is the subconscious mind is taking action because your conscious mind has not. You see, you're holding the pendulum out in front of you, and you're telling it to move, but then you're not taking any action to do so. After you concentrate on that for a while, it may take a while the first time, it will begin to move like so. That is your subconscious mind taking an action that your conscious mind has, in a way, told it to make by telling the pendulum what to do. Okay, so here we go. We have the subconscious mind performing an action on command. That's the first step to self-hypnosis. From here, what we do is we go ahead and begin again. Now I'm going to demonstrate one more time real quick. Holding the pendulum out in front of me. Watch my hand this time, though, not the pendulum. I'll be looking at the pendulum, telling it to move, but I want you to watch my hand instead of the pendulum. You may see some of these little gestures I'm talking about. Like I said, that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It means your subconscious mind is taking an action at the request of the conscious mind. Okay, so today's video, we're going to be focusing on creating a more positive self-image, but at the same time, we are also going to begin the programming to make your mind into a mental computer so that you can run mental programs of your own choosing after you have learned this technique. Okay, so we'll hold the pendulum out in front of us and say to yourself, as the pendulum turns, my mind becomes more open and clear. As the pendulum turns, my mind becomes more free and clear. With every rotation, my mind becomes more free and clear. With every rotation, my mind becomes more free and clear. With every rotation, my mind becomes more free and clear. With every rotation, my mind becomes more free and clear. With every rotation, my mind becomes more free, clear, and under my control. With every rotation, my mind becomes more free, clear, and under my control. When the pendulum stops, my mind will be open, free, clear, and under my control. When the pendulum moves back and forth, my mind will be open, free, clear, and ready to open the program of my self-image. As the pendulum moves back and forth, my mind will open the program containing my self-image. As the pendulum moves back and forth, my mind will open the program containing my self-image. When the pendulum stops, my mind will have opened the program containing my self-image. As the pendulum moves from side to side, my mind will open the program containing my self-image and remove all the negative loops. As my mind removes all the negative loops, with every swing, my mind seeks out all the negative loops in my programming of my self-image. When the pendulum stops, it will have opened up and removed all the negative loops from my programming. As the pendulum moves in a circle, I will begin installing positive images into my self-image program. As the pendulum moves in a circle, I begin installing positive images into my self-image program. With every rotation, my mind becomes open, free, clear, and my self-image becomes more positive. With every rotation, my self-image becomes more clear and positive. With every rotation, my self-image becomes more clear and positive. With every rotation, my self-image becomes more clear and positive, allowing myself to see myself plainly and clearly. With every rotation, my image becomes more clear and positive. With every rotation, my image becomes more clear and positive, allowing me to see myself clearly. When the pendulum stops, I will return to normal, feeling positive, clear-minded, and ready to face any obstacle that comes before me in my day. Now, I'm sure you noticed a couple times that I turned the pendulum when I said it was time to stop. It is okay to consciously stop the pendulum. That is like the moment when the hypnotizing someone would say, when I snap my fingers, you will think this. Same type of thing. Okay, and that ends this first session.